Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video on this look. It's almost like a date night look or everyday look, whatever you want to call it. I'm probably going to title this date night look because why not? It's almost Valentine's Day. This is what I would do for a date, to be honest. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please subscribe, like, and comment down below. Share this video. I swear I'm going to start posting more this year. I posted one video last year and that was in December or November. I don't even remember. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I like to do, or that you should do if you don't want to get wrinkles, is to apply a moisturizer. I just ran out of my moisturizer. I used to use the Drunk Elephant moisturizer, but I'm just going to use my mom's for today. This is the Burt's Bees Renewal Firming Day Lotion, and it's important to use SPF because the UV rays, like, obviously you don't want to get wrinkles and like dark spots on your skin. So what I like to do is take about 2 pumps. My hands definitely don't need that much, and I just apply it on my face. And of course you want to have clean hands and a washed face. So for my brows, I like to go with my MAC 266 brush. It's an angled brush, as you can tell. And I also like to go in with my Naked Smoky palette, go into the shade Whiskey. And having the moisturizer there kind of helps the powder to stick a little better. Outline the bottom of my brow, and that kind of gives like the shape, So what I like to do is go in with this kind of like a little tiny concealer brush, and I'm going in with the Maybelline concealer. Now that my moisturizer is set, I'm gonna go in with the Professional primer. I love this primer. It's literally like, it's blurring. It makes my makeup last longer. It's just the best. I like to focus it mainly like the center of my face, kind of the T-zone. So now that we're done with that, I'm gonna go in with my pink corrector. I'm literally out of it, you guys. You see, it's like gone. I'm just gonna use it under my eyes just to not make me look as tired. So now that my under eyes are covered, I like to go in with just a little bit of concealer over like some red spots, So right now I'm gonna be taking the Real Techniques Expert Base brush. I love this brush. It's like the best foundation brush ever. Okay, so after concealer, I like to curl my lashes and put mascara on them, just like a little like thin layer of mascara. And the mascara I like to use, because it's not too thick, is this like Mexican mascara. If you're Mexican, you probably know about this mascara. Honestly, like every Mexican mom probably has it. So now what I like to do is go in with my Born This Way foundation. This is like the foundation I use every single day. I'm in the shade Sand. I just like to pour it on my hand, just 1 pump. Now I'm gonna go in with my concealer again. And then I'm gonna go in with my Sephora 56 brush. And I like to go in with the shade Cinnamon right here. Just swirl it. I like to do it a little bit higher just because I blend it in a circular motion so it blends down. So now going in back with my foundation brush. So what I like to do is take my foundation brush and just smooth out those lines. And then with my Real Techniques sponge, go into the powder. Just set those lines. Now that our under eyes are setting, I like to go in with my Tartelette palette and take the shade Charmer and Flower Child, these two, and just set my eyelids. So what I'm going to do next is take the Tartelette palette again and take the shade Smarty Pants, and I'm just going to define my crease a little. So then I have like the first shade down. I like to go in with my Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, and I like to take the shade Bougie. And I like to just kind of blend it. So after I kind of like have that transition color, I like to take Saddle by MAC and just darken the crease up. And I'm seriously using the same brush for blending. I'm going in with Bitter from this Vice Urban Decay palette. And I'm just going to focus that kind of more between where the crease and the lid meet. I'm going to apply the shade that I want on the lid. Today I'm going for the shade called Tan by MAC. It's a pigment. And I like to take this Sephora brush. I got it with like a palette. It's seriously like one of my favorite brushes. It came with an angled side, but it fell off, so I just like to use this side anyways. I just like to dip my brush. As you can tell, I barely use it. Press my brush into it. I like to spray the brush so that the shadow sticks easier to my eyelid because the powder is so like thin and like it'll just like fly away, and the spray keeps it together. So now I'm gonna go in with my, this is just like a lip brush, but I really just use it for the inner corners. I like to take Rich Girl and just highlight the inner corners. So now I'm going in with this kind of smudger brush. Now I'm taking Cacao Truffle, just dipping my brush and just gonna blend the bottom lash line. I'm gonna go in with Delete from this palette. I'm just gonna use the same smudge brush, tap off some excess, and just apply that to the outer corner and kind of like into the crease. Okay, now I'm going in with this Kat Von D liner, my favorite, seriously the best liner ever, and just start in the inner corner. So now that I'm done with the wings, I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face by powdering, you know, contouring, highlighting, blush, everything. So what I do is I dip into my Airspun powder. I just tap off like most of the excess, and then I swirl it into my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powder, and then I set the rest of my face. And see where like the foundation and the powder kind of meet? I just like to blend extra there because I don't like the harsh line it leaves sometimes. So I'm taking the Infallible Pro Contour Palette from L'Oreal, and I just like to take this little angled Smashbox brush. And I like this shade because it's kind of like grayish undertone, but it's not too like ashy, if that makes sense. So the blush I'm really liking this year is the Blush Party by Tarte. I wasn't a big fan of blush before, like I honestly didn't even use any, but this blush is like life-changing, to be honest. Like if you don't like blush, try this one out. It's perfect. It blends perfectly with my contour powder. Now to contour my nose, I like to go in with the Lorac Pro palette and take the shade Light Brown. As you can see, it's been very loved. And I like to take my Airspun powder, just dip my brush in a little, tap off some of the excess, go into light brown, and kind of just make the color a little not as dark and not as intense, and also easier to blend if I mix it with the Airspun powder. I like to take it all the way up to the brown just to make it look seamless. And now with the same brush, I'm just gonna sharpen up the edges. So now what I'm gonna do is highlight my face, and I'm taking the Sugar Glow Kit by Anastasia, and I'm taking the shade Butterscotch, and sometimes I do mix it with Marshmallow or Starburst, but today I'm just doing Butterscotch, and I'm just swirling my brush a little. I'm applying it to the highest points of my cheeks. Now with what's left on my brush, I'm gonna go on my nose, you know, just a little circular motion, and then a line. And now I'm just gonna wipe off the pink. So now for lips, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. It's seriously like a mousse for your lips. It's so amazing. And this is in the shade London. And now I'm taking the Makeup Forever gloss in the shade 202. I'm just gonna apply that all over my lips. And it's a cute like orangey shade. Ooh, and I love this applicator. Oh my god, this is the first time I use it. So now for brows, I'm going in with the CoverGirl Brow Gel, and I'm just gonna comb my brows up. And then just kind of set them in place. So now I'm going with mascara, and I like to take the Legal Link mascara with the Million Lashes wand. I know it's weird, but I just like the formula. I just don't like the wand that came with it. So I'm just gonna comb up and out. I'm going in with I forgot what style these are. Juliet, I think, by House of Lashes. taking a pair of tweezers, taking my favorite glue, you guys. This is the best glue. This one is Duo, and it's the non-latex one. You can get this at Sephora. And I'm just trying this. You guys, lashes make like the biggest difference in my life. More than a man. So now how I like to apply them is I look down at myself in the mirror. I just place them on top of my real lashes as close to the lash line as possible. Okay. And when those are drying, I'm just gonna set my face just to kind of melt those powders together. Ew, my shirt is so dirty, you guys. I'm changing after this. So here's the finished look. It's nothing like major, you know, like smoky eye, but it's subtle, like date night, you know, like you're trying. I mean, you don't have to try it, but if you want to, you know, just go with this look. It's super easy, very basic. It's not like very precise, I guess. You can just kind of blend and it'll look good. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.